Okay, so today is a pretty eventful day. I've been busy since yesterday. So today I did a collaboration with my cousin, who is a Pilates instructor. I went to DJ for a couple of hours. It went okay. I could have gone better. I just, it was my first time. I couldn't hear her. It was just not as smooth as I would love it to go, right? So I was getting ready yesterday for that. I have like a couple of subwoofers. I don't know if you could tell. Subwoofers, speakers, lighting, all this stuff, right? So it takes a lot of time to load, unload, set up, break down, and it's just pretty time consuming, right? And then I had to go record. They called me to record a church service, right? So I had to get ready for that I wasn't ready for, right? So it took me a little bit of time to get everything together. Long story short, I went to my cousin's Pilates class, and somebody told me that if I wanted to DJ on a yacht today. So I was like, yeah, absolutely. So that's where we're going now. We're going to the yacht event party. It's a watch party for Fuerza Regida. So it's gonna be fun. I get to go on a yacht for the first time as a DJ. So I'm super nervous because I don't know how the whole setup's gonna go, right? I bought a bunch of straps. So I hope that does it, right? Just because I don't want my stuff like going everywhere, and yeah, it's gonna be crazy chaotic. So I don't really know what to expect as far as DJing on a yacht. I did a lot of or some research, right? Because I just had to finish the Pilates class, drive home, unload some stuff that I didn't need, left the stuff that I do need. They wanted like the full system, right? Because they wanted to be cracking in there, or on the yacht. So we're gonna be doing that. I hope that it all goes well as far as the setup goes. I think they're gonna be there like for 3.5 hours or so. So if you're a DJ, you know that setup is a crazy part of the whole DJing experience, right? So yeah, you get to DJ, that's fun, but setting up, loading your car, unloading your car, breaking down, that's like the most consuming part, at least in my experience. Like I don't have a person that helps me. I do everything myself, right? I have like a full lighting system. Subwoofers are pretty heavy, right? So based on how I do it, it just takes a lot of time, and you're already tired by the time you start DJing, right? And then you gotta keep the crowd going, the requests, all this stuff, right? So there's a lot of things that go into DJing, not just like, hey, like let me plug my controller and start playing whatever, right? Like you gotta have a certain demographics, are likes a certain genre, certain whatever, right? So you gotta like kind of do that, and then like the requests, and then people ask for requests when it's not really the time, and they don't really understand like, hey, like if I change to your song, like it's gonna like change the whole the whole crowd could just turn down, right? So it's like there's a lot that goes into it. That's one thing, right? And then like the before and after, that's like what it gets me the most tired and like exhausted. But I think it's all worth it at the end of the day, right? Like you get to play music, vibe, bring some good times to the people and stuff. So we're gonna see how the yacht situation goes. I couldn't say no. I mean, it's a great opportunity, right, to like kind of get my DJ business out there, right? And kind of see how it goes. So I'm gonna get some gas, some water. I'm gonna grab a bite because I'm super hungry. It's 5, so I gotta get it going because it's gonna take me about an hour 20 minutes to get to San Francisco. So I'm in Novato, San Francisco, about hour and 10 minutes last time I checked, but it is Saturday, so I don't want to getting into unexpected delays. Pier. So we made it to the pier. I'm waiting for the captain to arrive. Oh damn, it's so bright. But yeah, Pier 40. I think I'm at the right place. I'm waiting for the captain to get here, and then kind of go from there. Damn, it's so bright. I was supposed to be here at 6:30. Captain's not gonna be here for another 15 minutes or so. So we are running against time. We are. It's gonna take me a minute to set up. Not trying to sound negative or anything like that. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm nervous. Oh, one thing, I forgot my stupid headphones. My headphones. I need my headphones because how am I gonna blend? How am I gonna mix? I need my headphones. So that is a little problem. Luckily my sister-in-law was invited to this yacht party, so I called her. She's gonna bring me a set of headphones and an aux. I just hate putting her through that just because, you know, she's here to enjoy and party or whatever, right? She's not here to fucking buy me something I forgot. So it is what it is. I had to do it. So that's that. That's a little update. Once we are on the boat, I will kind of record again and kind of go from there. Okay, peace.
You guys, this is for the DJ's social media. Say hi.
Hi, DJ. Wait, is this the right way?
Is it?
Can't stand in this area. Okay.
Yes, it is. It is. This is for the DJ's social media. Say hi.
Hey there. Let's go. Wait, I haven't seen that.
Are you recording?
For the DJ's social media. Act like you're having so much fun.
DJ's name.
DJ Eddie.
Shout out to DJ Eddie for coming on the boat.
Woo!
Okay, so it is Sunday, a day after the Pilates and the yacht DJ gig, and I wanted to give my perspective and kind of let you guys know how it all went, at least my experience, right? So it was pretty chaotic, I don't know if chaotic is the right word, but pretty tough, right? I got there at 6, just how they told me. The captain was supposed to be there. He was late. He got there around 7:20 at the pier. We were at Pier 40. They were supposed to depart at 8. So I'm already thinking it's 8:20, and he just gets off his car, takes his sweet time, and he was annoyed. I could tell he was annoyed. Because it was a last minute DJ addition to the whole yacht situation, and he he seemed pretty, you know, bothered about it. And he was like, "It's not you, you know, just like I'm the captain. I think they should have run it by me to make sure it's okay, right? Something like that, right?" I don't know the whole logistics or what their agreement was, all that stuff, right? Like the people that booked me and the yacht owner, right? So it was a bit of a miscommunication, and then he picks me up. We go to where the yacht is, which was right next to Oracle Park. So we were about a block away. But mind you, hold on. Sorry. So mind you, it's, you know, Fuerza Regida is performing, traffic everywhere, right? So it takes us about 20 minutes to get from one block away, right? We get there. He finds parking, and then we have to walk to where the yacht is, which is another 15 minutes, because, you know, it's the dock is like the last boat or yacht. He had a little cart where he had to like load the uniforms, things like that, right? His regular setup for an event. So he was taking his sweet time. I'm like, dude, it's already 8:20 in my mind, right? It's already about to be 8. Like, what the hell's going on, right? And then in the meantime, he was telling me how my setup's not gonna work. He's had DJs in the past. There's been incidents where, you know, speakers fall into the water, lights, all that stuff, right? So he was telling me how it wasn't gonna work. We're in the water. It's gonna be a lot of movement, and he basically wanted me to use his speakers, which I didn't mind. I'm like, whatever, right? I got hired to be DJ. They wanted lighting. I explained to him. I was, you know, trying to see his perspective, but I also wanted to see my the people that hired me's perspective, right? They were expecting lighting, all this stuff, right? So we get to the boat, and they're just like nonchalantly freaking talking, like him and the other guy explaining how what's it called, how we should set up, and like he was basically telling the other guy, his coworker, how we should have used his speakers, right? So we were getting nowhere. I'm like, dude, it's 8:20. What are we doing? What should we do, right? Like, am I able to bring my stuff or not? And a couple of the guests were already arriving, but the lady that hired me wasn't there yet. So I had somebody call her and explain, like, hey, this is what's going on. It's 8:20. It's gonna take me another 30 minutes or so to, maybe 40 minutes to set up and go get the stuff in my car, walk all the way to the dock, to the yacht. It's just gonna be chaotic. And I was already tired, bro. Like, I had a Pilates DJ gig in the morning, right? And my stuff is pretty heavy. I have like 2 subwoofers, subwoofers, lighting, so it's all very heavy. And if you're a DJ, you know the hustle, right? It's pretty tiring. Your body gets exhausted right before you start DJing, right? So I mean, I get it. It's just part of, I'm not trying to sound all negative and stuff, but it's just like an experience that I was like, dude, like, you know, you're always working like against the clock in this type of situations, I feel like. So I had somebody call the lady and explain, hey, like, either you guys leave without me. At this point I was like, I just want to go home. It's a big loss for me. All good. I just want to get out of here, honestly. Either I leave, no problem. You use their speakers, plug in your phone, and do that. Problem solved. And then she was like, oh, well, you know, why don't you just stay and play music through your phone? I'm like, well, I could do that, but you could do that as well, right? You just plug in your phone. Like, I'm not gonna charge you for me just playing Spotify through my phone. You know what I mean? So that was that. And she was like, "Oh, well, just sit up, and then we'll wait for you, right?" Because they were still waiting for people to show up, for guests to show up, right? So I was able to get all my stuff on the yacht, while the captain was, giving the whole spiel about, safety and all that stuff, like the I don't know what it's called, talking about the life jackets, all that stuff. It gave me some time to set everything up, and it was a pretty easy, like, plug-in. I had my 2 speakers, the subwoofer. I only used one subwoofer and one speaker. I didn't use both subwoofers, both speakers, and lighting, which was a bummer because I really wanted the lighting. It would have been looked cool, right? But due to the timing, I wasn't able to. So that was that. I just plugged and played the music. I was able to get everything to work, and it was hella cold. So most of the people were down on the inside of the yacht, whatever that's called. Nobody was outside, or a few people were outside. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna play like more mellow music, right? Because originally, like, the lady that hired me wanted like dembow, like, turn up music or whatever, right? But I'm like, I don't think it's the right move, just because there was like nobody there, right? And then another thing, the captain was annoyed throughout the whole time, just because, like, it kind of rubbed him the wrong way. So every time I would like raise the volume up a little bit, he's like, hey, it's too loud or whatever, right? Because he had to hear the radios or whatever. So I had to like turn it down, and then like the guests were like, "Oh, like, turn it up." I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, like, I'm restricted, right? Like, they need me to be at a certain level of volume because they need to hear the radios, right?" So as a DJ, you kind of see both perspectives, right? You see the guest perspective. They're there to party, right? They're there to have fun, music, good vibes, all that stuff. Captain needs to ensure everybody's safety, right? So he needs to hear the radios. He needs to like make sure everything's good. So you kind of stuck in the middle, right? Like, who do you please, right? Like, do you please the people that the person that's trying to keep these people safe, or do you turn it up and have these guys have fun, right? So it was a little bit of, oh, what should I do, right? Because like, I'm getting paid to DJ, but I don't want to be the person that, God forbid something happens and, hey, I couldn't hear because your music was too loud, right? That type of thing. So and honestly, one of the main reasons I did this is because I wanted, 1, the exposure, 2, vlog. Hey, I'm on a yacht, I'm recording the Bay Bridge, the San Francisco Bridge, I'm DJing. But I just couldn't. It was just like everything was so like boom, 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 boom. Like, let's get this going because we're running against time, right? So it was I'm just bummed out because I'm like, dude, like, that was one of the main reasons. I wanted footage. I wanted to have things I could post on my Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, right? So I could like get some good content out there, right? But I couldn't. It was hella dark. I had like 3 bags. It was crowded. It was not a big yacht, so it was like pretty crowded, right? I was like right next to the captain, so it was like a little table. The equipment was fine. Like nothing moved. Like as we were on the water. At the end of the day, I was like, dude, like, you could just let me sit up since I got here, like, or since you got here at 7:20. Like, I could have got a head start, right? And then but it is what it is. It was a good experience. I got home like at 1:30. I wanted just to pass out, but I was so tired that I couldn't pass out. But yeah, it was a great experience. And mind you, this was like last minute, right? So we had the Pilates classes. It ended like at 12:30. By the time I gathered all my stuff, all this stuff, into my truck, the party girl said, "Hey, like, would you like to DJ at a yacht?" This was like at 1:30. So I had to come home, unload some of the stuff I wasn't going to use, download some of the music they requested, and it was just like go 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 go, right, since the morning. So it was a pretty exhausting day. Nevertheless, I did have fun. You know, it's still an experience that, you know, I learned from a lot. And I think in the future I would either say, you know what, do you have you talked to the captain if it's a last minute thing, or if it's like, you know, time in advance, I could like do my due diligence and, you know, get in touch with the captain or whatever, right, to make sure everything is gonna be according to plan. That's one of the things that like really like stresses me out when I'm like not prepared. So if I have a DJ gig like in a month, like I'll start like dialing in, like what am I gonna need, like start a checklist, like have everything ready to go, like a couple of days before the party, like I have like everything right there ready to go, right? If, you know, we're at a family gathering and we're running late like that, like it just gets me like, oh my god, like, you know. So like I said, I just took this last minute thing because I wanted the experience, the exposure. All right, peace, thank you very much, and I will see you on the next one.